So I'm on the bus and there's a sign that says, acts of hate are everywhere. Phone, 689, whatever, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to phone them up and I'm going to say that I'd like to report an act of hate. You know where this is going. I'm going to report an act of hate. And the hate is the message that you put on the thing. Because not only is it a lie, which is the worst of it, is that it's a lie. But you're throwing an accusation of hate at an ethnicity. You're saying they're haters, they're dangerous, so people would be afraid of them and also hate them in return. It's divisive, and it's meant to be. And nobody pays attention to it. The people who are living on the street in Vancouver anyway are not concerned about racism in any way whatsoever that I can see. They're fascinated, maybe some. There's probably some anxieties and resentments and stuff, but basically it's pretty good. Learn from a kind of Sataki resistance. That's the Mohawks in Montreal. Indigenous liberation through People's War. This is coming to you via the Communist Workers' Front Organizing Committee. So I looked up People's War, and whether or not the lunkheads that did this know this or not. That's a Maoist technique. What you do is you cozy up a little bit to the enemy, draw them out into the countryside, and then slaughter them. War. Power is only comes from the end of the barrel of the gun, as Mao said. It's a violent thing. This is a provocation to violence. Provocation, provoke. Provoke seems transitive somehow. There's something wrong with my grammar right now. Anyway, black is black. I want my baby back. Look at this. I just picked these. Those are big, luscious blackberries. It's hard work to pick blackberries, of course, but yeah, I just went out for a little while earlier, and Alex said, yeah, that the grocery store does cost you $4. But picking blackberries is hard work. You have to have the right clothes on and all that. You have to know what you're doing. You practice, obviously. But, they're just bulging off the bush over there. Look, they're just big and fat, ready to, in bunches. Like, you grab a bunch of them. 5 or 6 blackberries in one handful, just comes off of the bush. Not quite that easy. The thing is you can't hit anything. You can't touch anything. You have to pick the berry without touching it, because if you touch anything, it's probably going to snag you. Blackberry bushes are hell. But still, the price of food recently, and all the homelessness and hunger and all that. You got berries just dripping off the tree, nobody picking them. They do in other places, though. I think maybe we've stumbled upon a solution to the homelessness crisis. You can become blackberry pickers. Make us the best blackberry jam in the world. Comes straight from Canada. Call it Junkie's Delight. Black is black. Okay, there you go.